Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for the second half of May. I've meditated upon the cards and I have pre-shuffled. Let's get into your reading, Scorpio. You guys were really, really loud today. A lot of different energies, very similar energies, but different. I got the energies of someone who's scattered, unsettled in some way, unbalanced, uninspired perhaps, maybe even stuck, unable to express something, whatever that looks like, or you're holding something back. So take that as it resonates. Those were all the energies that I was connecting with when that was before I even got the imagery. So all of that is, if that's how you're feeling, then this is more than likely your reading. Okay. Whether this is sun, moon, rising, or cross watching, I mean, this is, it feels very important. Okay. So the imagery that they gave me was a duck swimming in a lake, but it felt like they were going the opposite way to the other ducks, even though there were no ducks. Sorry, I'm going to straighten this out real quick. Even though there were no other ducks in the imagery, it was just the one duck that I was able to see. It felt like you were going the opposite way. And I feel like this is you. It feels like this is you kind of fighting against yourself, you arguing against yourself, you battling against yourself. This is what this feels like, because this all feels emotional, but also in your head, right? So it's like your emotions are getting stuck with your mind. And that's what water represents, right? And the duck is in the water, in the lake, and it was swimming against others. So it feels like you're either backtracking or going away from a situation. I don't know. Tell me what that means for you. But those are some of the things that popped into my head. All right. So tell me, let's try to imagine what that feels like to you. So imagine a duck on a lake and it's going the opposite way. What does that mean for you? Because whatever emotions and whatever thoughts that conjures up in you, that's somehow what you're feeling subconsciously, because I feel like a lot of you may not be aware of that specific feeling. Okay. So tell me what that imagery means for you. We have the Sun card in reverse, Death, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, King of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords, the Star to close it out. Wow, we have the Sun and the Star, and then we have King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This is three major arcanas back to back to back. It feels like this is a major shift that's happening, and we end it with the Star. So it looks positive towards the end, but let's just take a look and see where this is going to take us. Okay. Okay. It feels like you're trying to shy away from some sort of change that's happening in your life, or something that you're vulnerable to that you don't want to be vulnerable about. So this could be an insecurity, and it could be in love, it could be in business, it could be in whatever aspect, whatever is making you feel vulnerable, or whatever is making you feel kind of want to shy away from exposing yourself or expressing yourself, whatever that looks like for you. I'm getting a few hits with that. But I feel like things can work out in whatever this is, should you choose should you choose to. All of a sudden, I got really bad anxiety. And it went from my chest to my throat. So it feels like a lot of you are struggling with some sort of heart issue, whether it's your physical heart racing, and you're having an issue communicating. As all of a sudden, my throat, like really, like it got restricted. It was it felt like somebody was holding my throat. So it feels like your throat chakra is closed. You're closed down in some way, shape, or form. Going back to that, not being able to express yourself, or you holding something back. Some of you may be having some heart issues, in which case, please go see a doctor. I am not one. Even here with the King of Swords, it's like you know something, you have knowledge or some sort of wisdom, but it's like you know something, but you're only wanting to see half of something. Same as like, just like this. It feels like you're trying to straddle something. It's almost like you're trying to walk a fine line where you're not overly one way or not overly the other. This is going to be for maybe one or two of you. Some of you may be wanting to transition to a different gender. Or you may be attracted to the same sex. And maybe you don't know how to express that. You may be in your later years also. So whatever that means for you, I know that that's very, very, very specific, but it's here, and I have to say that. Sorry, you guys, I had a coughing fit. Okay, let's get back into the reading. Wow. I'll get some clarifiers because this feels pretty heavy. With this Queen of Pentacles, it feels lost. It feels like it wants to blend in and not be recognized. And that is not necessarily what the Queen of Pentacles means, but that's what I'm getting. It's like you're trying to blend in instead of standing out. It's again, going back to that, going backwards like the duck, like you're going the opposite way. You're holding something back. Yeah. You know, with this bottom row, it feels like you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with somebody. We have the Page of Cups and a King of Cups. Even if the King of Cups is in reverse, you may feel that whomever you're going to tell is not going to be accepting. But it feels like they are. I mean, not to say that they're not going to have some reservations in regards to this specific situation or any situation. It feels like you're going to have a conversation with someone. It could be a parental figure. It could be somebody older than you. It could be a supervisor, a manager, a friend, whomever this is. It feels like you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation, and whatever hurdles you think you're going to face, they're nowhere near as big as you imagine. And as a result, this relationship actually blooms. Because whatever you were holding close to your chest, you've kind of shared with them, and now the two of you share something deep. You know, with the Star card, I'm really just getting a sense of you feeling lighter. Almost like you're floating on air, because this person has wings. So it gives me the feeling of a fairy, that you just feel lighter energetically. And I feel like all of that is because of this conversation that you thought was going to, I didn't even ask for, okay, 9 of Wands and Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you no longer have to carry this burden by yourself. Go ahead and have a conversation with someone, even if you feel like they're not going to understand you or be accepting of something, whatever that is. Doesn't have to be about this situation that I specifically said, but it just feels like whatever it is you're holding close to you and you're not wanting to share, it feels like you should. All right, let's get a card here for this Wheel of Fortune, because this Wheel of Fortune is very interesting. Yeah, because I think I said, and pardon me because I don't, I zone out when I do my readings, but I think I said here, you're the one who's going to make this work or not. It's going to be completely up to you. And look, you're going to be able to make that work. That's great. That's great. All right, can I have a card here for the Queen of Pentacles, please? Any other cards? No? This one really wants to pop out. Ace of Cups and the 9 of Cups, both in reverse. Yeah. Again, going back to you not wanting to share, right? You not wanting to share what your thoughts, your dreams, whatever it is that is your 9 of Cups, whatever that is, you don't want to share it. But the Ace and the 9 of Cups equals the 10 of Cups, right? Which is happy, right? And here and that's basically what I was getting here with the Queen of Pentacles. It feels like you're hiding, and it feels like you're, again, not communicating. But should you choose to communicate, it's going to be a good communication. And that's what I said here. And that's what I felt with these 3 cards here. All right, can I have a card for the outcome between this conversation between the Page of Cups and King of Cups in reverse, please? Page of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Strength, 5 of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. Wow. Okay. Basically, this is saying you may be thinking that this person is so very structured that they may not be, that they may cut you out of their lives or whatever. But it feels like you're going to be incredibly surprised by their warmth, by their tenderness, by their willingness to understand whatever is going on with you. I don't know what that means for you, but the conversation here with the Page of Wands in reverse is you may be uninspired to have this conversation, but you know you need to have this conversation. With the Page of Wands in reverse here, I feel like this is saying, take it easy, take it very slow, and tiptoe your way into having this conversation. Almost like be prepared to have the conversation, but also prepare them to have the conversation. Don't just go blurting information out. Okay? Yeah. I feel like that was really the advice. I don't feel like there's any additional advice that really needs to be given, but I will go ahead and I'll ask anyways. Is there any additional advice that Scorpio needs to be aware of? If that's the 10 of, oh, it's 10 of Pentacles, not even the 10 of Cups. I thought it was going to be the 10 of Cups. I was going to be so happy. Well, technically, the 10 of Pentacles is even better. Anything else? Anything else for Scorpio? I heard build slowly. Build slowly. Okay. That one because it was in reverse. We have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Very, very different Queen of Pentacles here compared to this one. This is someone you're able to lean on. And I can't help but think that one of you is younger than the other, because here we had the Page and the King, right? And here's one is bigger than the other. So it feels like this is younger, this one's older. So you may feel like they're very structured, very, methodical, but really they're nurturing type of person. Very nurturing type of person. And here we have that Seven of Swords again. King of Cups, Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. I mean, and the World. You have the Star here. Here you have the World in reverse. Allow for this new chapter to begin. It's slow but sure, but it's worth it. Tiptoe out. Remember I said something about tiptoe into something? Tiptoe. Don't, just let things lie where they need to lie. Okay. But with this Seven of Swords, things will come together. So things will come together nicely. Seven of Wands. So 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 5 of Cups in reverse, 4 of Swords in reverse, and 6 of Cups. Listen, as far as advice is concerned, build your way up to having this conversation. Rebuild this relationship, or build this relationship on solidity. Is that even a word? I don't know. But I'm seeing the pentacle here, and then this one. And it feels like you have to use your knowledge, use their knowledge, and use that to really understand one another, and let that be the foundation. Because what you think is going to happen with this Five of Pentacles that's cracked, that you think that by you telling the truth is going to ruin the relationship, it really isn't. What you think is going to happen is not. I'm not saying that it may not cause some, reactions or hesitations, but because there's this band right here in between, it feels like there's moments to heal. Or this could be already a relationship that's broken, right? It feels like there's moments that you're able to, by having this conversation, you can heal, okay? You can heal. So build whatever this is lay a new foundation, build slowly. The Seven of Wands is normally about having like boundaries and, what you know is what you know. But here, this wand is separated. It's normally like right here, and it's building this fort in front of you, like, no, but this is saying, no, weave the information that you have and try to collaborate with whomever this is or whatever this is to try to make something work so that you don't walk away from something that is potentially good. Okay. Yeah, you can't be sitting on this anymore. Don't sit on this information or this feeling or this thought anymore. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. This is going to be a harmonious conversation, and I'm drawn to the cups here, the cup here in the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It's pretty darn consistent here. All right, outcome. Okay, they want them. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. All right, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Let it be. Don't overthink it. Let it be. This is a side message, so I will take this. I will take this to the side. Temperance, Moon in reverse, the Magician, Eight of Swords. Listen, I like this outcome. This is actually going to be a very healing conversation. All right. This is going to be a very healing conversation. Once you let out the truth, this is going to be a healing conversation. We have the Temperance and the Magician. By showcasing the truth in a very, look, and we have the Moon here twice, by being very subdued, very relaxed. Did I even talk about the Moon here? Why did we talk? How did this Moon even come out? I don't know. I feel like that's a secret. Whatever that secret is that you're holding in. But I don't remember talking about the Moon. But it feels like the two of you are going to work through whatever is hidden. Whatever you're going to shed light on, it's going to be just fine. It's going to be just fine. It just may be between the two of you for a while, and you build through that. And I feel like that's what these are. Let's talk about that. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. Once you really shine the light on what the confusion is or what the concerns are, right? Once you stop holding yourself back, right? Because that's basically what the Eight of Swords is holding yourself back. Once you stop doing that with the 7 of Cups in reverse, right? And go, oh, do I do this? Do I do that? Do I do it? No, once you get clear on what you want to say, you start building that foundation. And you're not left out in the cold at all. You're not. This is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not. You're just not going to be left out in the cold. You're not. That was fast. Final message. Moderation. Is there something you shouldn't be eating? Try to eat mindfully and healthily. Although the fairies say that a little bit of what you fancy is fine. This came out in reverse. And what I'm getting from this is stop holding back. Stop trying to moderate what you're trying to say, what you're trying to do. Stop trying to hold back. This is saying have that conversation. Be open. Be willing to have this difficult conversation because I feel like it's going to be far better than what you imagined. All right, my beautiful ones, I hope it goes really well. Please let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it. And until we meet again, have yourself an amazing day. And as always, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. It does allow my channel to grow, and I truly appreciate it. Until we meet again, bye.